Hey, hey, hey! Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome in. Hello. Hi. Good day. Welcome back to Palworld. Give me just a second while I fix this. Because I don't want that. I want this. There we go. Do we have audio? We do have audio. Good, good, good. Very good. On mute. Okay. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Alright. Oh, that's right. I put all my bullets away. Ah, nothing like an AK with a 15-round mag.
Okay, so you see how the RSOX is over here? Tell me how it's cooking.
One moment.
Over here.
Oh, well, that's easy. It couldn't reach it, so it started working in place.
God.
Which, thank God for that. Can you imagine if they forced the pals to actually, like, get there and with the way their pathing is? It would be dreadful.
We need honey.
I'll hun your knee. We get it from the bees?
Yeah.
So basically I just need to catch some bees and not explode.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Pretty much, yeah.
I am going to attempt to do this.
If you could capture one or two, that'd be great because we can put them in the ranch and they'll do it there.
That makes sense. Does the queen also drop honey?
I think so, yeah.
Alright. Well, at least the queen doesn't explode. Ladies don't do that. Only men explode. For their ladies.
Sure.
Everybody knows that.
Fuck.
Am I crazy? Oh. That is the wrong button.
Alright, I'm back.
I love that the Azerogue has the swimming thing, so you can, like, swim in the water at the same speed. But also, its hitbox is so low that you're drowning the entire time. Very funny.
That is funny.
That's a lot of Mosandas. There are so many. Holy shit.
Rue was the saddest of boys when I told him that you were disappointed in him for barking at the neighbors.
I'm disappointed in God for creating the circumstances that led to Rue's barking.
That makes Rue feel better.
Don't blame me for being disappointed. Blame the Lord for creating heaven and the earth.
To quote a certain movie, this was universally considered a bad move.
Fuck, I only have megaspheres.
Book. Oh, actually, we don't need, a thing. What the bees?
No?
Oh my god, how did you live?
I don't know.
No, because we have cinnamoths, and they will also drop honey.
Oh. Okay. Works for me. I forgot to grab better spheres anyway, and as a result, I could not capture them.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we need to just figure out how to turn up the amount of spheres we get per craft, just so it's a little bit less grindy.
No, we need to get the next tier of workbenches set up with the electricity. We gotta get that whole, like, thingamajig rocking and rolling. Oh! Hola, thank you for the follow. Why are all of my...
subscribe to earn drops now?
No, there's a Crunchyroll promo currently
weird.
going on. That 2 subs gets you a free month.
There we go.
They are starting to do more of those type of promos.
Hopefully that fixes that. But thank you for the follow. I don't know why the thingy was cut off. I'm dying.
I recommend against it.
Please don't.
Please don't recommend against dying. Got it. I will die. For Vague. And for Super Earth.
For Super Earth. God, I ran some of those missions with my gaming group yesterday, and the amount of times the civilians would just run at those giant flesh Hulk monsters and then die, and then the game would be upset with us was too damn hard.
Yeah, that does happen a lot. It happens a lot. That is not what I wanted to do. And now my controller's not working. There we go.
God damn it, I was going to capture a van worm, and then apparently my pal got a super critical and killed like it with 30% HP, and now I'm sad.
Well,
R.I.P.
apparently I was incorrect. The cinnamoths do not do the thing.
Alright. I'll go capture a bee.
Hey, are you here? Because you could grab better spears.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm guessing we'll probably set up the better workbenches on the other side, right? Because that's where the electricity is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Off to kill bees.
Well, you did just join the army, because you're going to be all that you can be.
Yep. I would never join the army. At this point, I would just join the Navy, and they'd probably just be like, alright, you're going to keep doing the job you're already doing, but for less pay.
Air Force.
God, that just reminds me, my grandfather was like, don't join the Marines, join the Air Force. You at least get to sleep in a bed.
That is largely true, unless you're, like, a bomber pilot on a 20-hour mission.
Most of that shit's done with drones now.
A lot of it is, but...
Not everything, but a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I feel Warfare is literally turning into that Stargate episode.
It is.
Which Stargate episode?
The one where they're in the bunker and they pilot the drones.
Yep.
The
Again.
the drones to shoot down the bombers, and then they realize the bombers are not drones, and they get pissed.
Yeah.
And they were doing all of it so that they could get the people's tech.
Yep.
And then they found out that the people are actually like white supremacists.
Yeah, they were like clones. They wanted genetic purity. And the other people were like, we still believe like we were intended. And they're like, all right, that's it.
They were helping the white supremacists who had almost lost their war win their war. So yeah, it was a little, they were not so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I have captured several bees. I'm on my way back.
I see a effigy.
Yeah. More like FD's nuts.
Oh.
Whew. My sinuses are killing me today.
I feel that. Mine are
They're so
usually
fucking
blocked
bad.
up.
What can I swap out in order to put a bee here?
I was taking out the fox sparks.
Fox sparks?
Mm-hmm.
So I found the
You could also
brother-
take out the ribbony, or if you right-click it, it will also just swap over.
I found the Brothers of Eternal Pyre Tower.
Oh, right, you're not using mouse. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm a basic bitch. There we go.
Have you considered becoming a user of the glorious Steam controller?
No.
I am so sad now, I'm gonna cry. You were the chosen one, the evangelist. You were supposed to convert people to the Steam controller, not leave them in darkness.
Oh, no. Oh, no. She's gonna explode.
Where should I put the honey at? Ingredients. There we go. Now
For some inexplicable reason, we'll just leave immediately and never return.
I'm gonna build this really quick and then disassemble it so that I can take the materials to the other side.
Sounds like a good plan.
I've really been having a craving to play Planet Crafter lately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It seems like a
Yeah.
really bad idea.
Why's that?
I think video game logic. Because I just jumped about, I don't know, 1,000 meters off a cliff.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, it's fine. Because I was riding Dire Howl, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, in that case it's fine, don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Their feet are immune to fall damage. That's why they have the beans. Everybody knows that.
Okay, now it makes sense.
They have knees infused with Reaper magic. That's why Batarians can't roll.
Oh my god. I mean, you're right. They can't. But that's not why. It's because they're slavers. Everybody knows that if you practice slavery, you can't roll.
Does that mean we can't roll anymore?
Oh my god, you're right, I can't roll anymore. I have to uninstall the game. We've done unspeakable things to these pals.
Did you set the thingies to be at the ranch?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm looking to see if I have any other level 2. I do. Level 2 people for crafting.
Hmm.
The only problem with this is all of our materials are at the other side.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know what to do. The easy thing would be to move all of the farming and the ranch to this side. I
Oh,
guess.
fuck.
How do we feel about that?
What?
I said, so the easy thing would be to move the ranch and the farms to this side, the bottom base.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would have the extra capacity, PAL capacity, at the north base for crafting.
Yeah.
Because the alternative is moving all of our stuff here.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Okay.
There we go. That's what I suggest, anyway.
That's fine.
I feel like moving the farms and the pasture and maybe the breeder, I guess. Over there.
No, I would say leave the breeder there.
Okay.
How did you kill yourself?
I didn't. I was burned alive by a pal.
Oh, because it said you killed yourself.
Oh, fantastic. I did not.
You know, sometimes you just slip. It happens.
I mean, that did happen to me earlier. I was down to like 200 hit points after falling.
Yeah, I don't recommend that.
That's not good.
Oh no! Oh wait, I have that on my soundboard. What am I doing?
Oh no!
I just realized I haven't checked to make sure that those actually go through the thing in a while.
Oh no!
Yep.
Okay, they do. I feel like part of the problem with using Wavelink is that sometimes it just stops working.
Yep.
Which I feel like is true of a lot of things, but...
Yep, that is very much an audio thing. You never know if it's gonna just randomly quit working for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Yep. Isn't it great?
Yeah, there's a reason even professional audio people hate working with audio.
I believe it.
And there's just so much inertia from basically the way things were done in the 19 freaking 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s radio era that just there's so much inertia that it will never change.
I believe it. I fucking believe it. Oh. I got very confused for a second.
I think I found the queen.
The queen is better because it is level 2 and all of the same skills. So everything that the little bees do, the queen is just better. Straight up. What am I doing? The furnaces are over here.
Yeah, but she's level 28 and the other ones are 20 or 21.
So, beat her up. Kick her ass.
She almost killed 2 of my pals. Well, the little ones almost killed 2 of my pals already.
Well, the good news is she doesn't explode.
Yeah, but the other ones do. And there's 2 of those. Oh, this is not gonna go well.
You need to take a lesson from the Ashina school of swordsmanship. There's only one rule. Win. Lord Ashina was a fucking troll.
I have a problem.
What did you do?
So it says hold F to give up, but F is also the key that lets one of my pals out. And yeah, if I hold F, nothing happens for the giving up thing.
Oh, Foxy.
Thanks, keybinds.
You keep rebinding your keys and it keeps biting you in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the 8th time.
Correct. Oh. I was about to get a little bit upset, and then I remembered I have cake.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of cake, I finally uninstalled DoorDash from my phone.
Nice.
Finally.
Yeah, we got Uber Eats for dinner.
It's fine if it's once in a while, but I was not once in a whiling DoorDash anymore.
We're not either.
So I hit a point and I was just like, no, I'm done. It needs to stop. It's over. You got it done.
Yep.
Oh shit, I'm out of food. Ooh. Marinated mushrooms, huh? Why don't you marinate these fucking nuts, you bitch?
Jesus.
Fuck.
That was like a Mike Tyson right hook out of nowhere. I was not expecting that, dude.
Our tomcat has an eating disorder due to stress.
I believe it.
And yet its sanity is 92.
He's stressed about not being stressed.
That also sounds very reasonable. Not actually anything horrible going on. Like, I'm not involved in a war or anything. But still stress eating.
Yeah.
Where's the food bowl at?
Carrot cake is so fucking good.
You do love your carrot cake.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. We can make 14 cakes.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be an orgy.
It's gonna
If
be
one
a
of y'all
what
is
now?
the one that picks them up from the cooking station and not me, they need to go in this box on the side of the breeding thing.
Okay.
Because they do not go bad when they're in here.
Okay.
You got it. Wait, in the what thing?
The thing I'm standing on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Space magic.
It's only for the cakes because the cakes are used for the breeding thing.
Oh.
If they don't have cake, they don't breed.
Alright. Well, thank you, Elizabeth.
There's so many dad jokes I can make there, but I am not going to make them because Foxy will throw the chunkla at me.
Alright, we need you, we need you, we need
Say
you.
that like I'm not already done.
I don't
I
think
am
we
just-
need you.
I am sitting here innocent. Rue will protect me. He will go get down, Mr. President. And then he will realize he forgot to get up and he's still laying there and I am gone. And then he'll become Kevin Costner.
I fucked up. I was not supposed to grab the Pen King.
Nope.
I'm trying to figure out which things were here. Just for
Specific tasks.
the farming. Yeah.
So our socks is for the cooking spot or cooking pot. Pen King is for the mill.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Sweepers
Sweepa
for the
is for the
fridge.
cooler box. The cow, the lamb, and the bee are for the ranch.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the bees because I'm gonna move the ranch too.
Okay.
The cow, the bee, and
Lamb.
lamb. Alright, I'm putting
Which
them all
honestly,
in.
like, I don't think we necessarily need them to be in the ranch right now. We've got so fucking much. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna fast travel down there. Oh, I didn't disassemble the ranch. I'll come back to that. I was already overweight from the farms.
So on Reddit, there was a post today on Build a PC sales that the Atari 7800 console was on sale, and somebody posted about within the last couple of years, somebody found a bunch of unopened copies of the Indiana Jones game for the original Atari. So it's like a
Really?
game not being open for 40 years, new in box.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Now. I don't. What was the Lovander here for? Anything?
Handy. She's got good handiness and transporting.
Okay, so she can stay. Need you. You can stay.
No, we need the beacon.
The what? Oh yeah,
The bird.
we're gonna move the electricity though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta move the electricity up here too.
Wait, aren't
Get that.
I thought you were moving it there.
Now we're gonna move the production to the north because that's where all of our chests are.
Mm.
And then move everything else down here. Like the farming and the ranch. Whoops. No.
Our sock still isn't done with the first cake.
You're good, you're good. I think that's fine. Why not? Fill it up. Okay. I'm gonna go grab the ranch and then assign them back to it. And also check to make sure there's actually a chest to hold the shit that, you know?
There is.
Okay, there is? Alright, never mind.
Yeah, I assigned everything.
The alternative is, if we want all of the production down there, then we have to move all of our chests down there.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Not moving all the chests. Not happening.
exactly.
Okay. I need mushrooms.
Mushrooms, you say?
Where would I find them?
Caves?
Not cave mushrooms.
Oh.
Red mushrooms.
I have to condense these.
So I did some Googling. The red area on the map by the desolate church has a ton. Figured out that anything with gathering, harvesting crops will harvest mushrooms they grow in the base.
Hold on. Red area by what? By the desolate church. Okay.
Desolate church, yeah.
My game is doing dumb things again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Have you tried calling it a bad dog?
Not yet.
Usually works for me.
I'll try that next time.
And then Rue will think you're talking to him and cry.
Well, you have to be careful. You can't say it too loud. Okay, everything's planted. They're taking care of the watering. They're taking care of picking things up.
Mushrooms. 4. 3.
Okay. Now, we need electricity. There we go.
Electric dynamite.
Dynamite. Dynamite. Do we have anyone else with a level 2 handy?
You could also check in the storage thingy.
It's cool. I'm just gonna make all these bunnies work.
Out of context, it sounds like we all belong in prison.
Well, we do.
At least you do.
Damn.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
I found a lift monk effigy. What happens if I just, like, smack the fuck out of this guy?
Which guy?
The metal merchant. He's one of the ones with the creepy-ass mask.
I don't know.
You can find out.
That you could.
Oh! He trades in dog coin.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Does he want our kidneys? Hey, you, come here.
How many do we have? Because you've got the +1 on multi-climate undershirt.
I'm gonna throw you with this power thing.
I am unsure, to be honest.
Good job.
Hey, well, can you see how many dog coins we have?
Yes, boss.
Thank you.
You've just been
97.
promoted to big boss.
Motherfucker.
It's like 100, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. That was
Well, of
Bulldog
course.
playing the cash counting game. He's like, I only need $10,000, and it was 9,950 in the bundle.
Motherfucker.
I would be butt mad. But I'm always butt mad. Or, well, my butt is always mad.
I think that's a little bit different.
It screams at me.
I don't know. Maybe that's a Wallian slang.
Yeah.
He does come from a strange land.
Mm-hmm.
They have many jerseys.
Many jerseys? I mean, it's not wrong. We do have a
But it's
lot of
also
sports
really fucking wrong.
teams. There are so many sports teams.
Yep.
Well, found 12 mushrooms.
Provided I can make it back to the base in the next 3 minutes, I can drop 3 more off.
Sort. Remember?
Well, what am I sorting?
Your inventory.
Oh. Yeah, it's full.
No, sort your inventory because it restarts the timer.
So I discovered something interesting about that. It does not restart the timer. It just moves the lowest number to the bottom of the stack. For whatever reason,
Well,
when you
that's-
sort, it will just take the one closest to expiration and put it at the bottom of the pile. And I discovered
Okay.
this because I sorted when something had 5 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 seconds later, it ticked down.
Okay, I dropped them off. They are safe for 210 minutes.
Could not tell you why they decided to do it that way, but that is what they decided to do.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so I still need 5 more. Oh, there's one.
I need to make some nails for the pals.
I like how you had to preface that with "for the pals."
Well, specifically Pal of Nazareth,
Damn.
the carpenter.
Wow.
You know, for carpentry.
So I was doing this creator event on Valheim, and it's that the lore of it is that it's that
That is not
when,
what I wanted to
like,
do.
Christianity came, and being attacked by a syndicate bug. They actually had a church with a crucifix up, and like the body of Christ was a mannequin, and then they had nails on item stands at its hands and feet.
That's dope. That is, as the kids say, kinda poggers.
Pogger
Pretty sure the
getting
kids don't
swifty
say
with
that.
it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you got a bunch of Gen Alpha kids into a fucking church, they would look at Jesus on the cross and be like, yo, that's poggers.
I'm pretty sure that's not what they would say.
I don't think you can argue with that. Be like, yo, Jesus
I
had
can.
Riz.
That I would believe. Poggers, no.
Poggers, my
Look at him.
frog doggers.
Look at Jesus pogging up on the cross.
Foxy is like preparing to launch orbital bombardment on the Wolves location.
And something about no cap,
No
which
cap.
I still don't understand.
It's
Foxy
no cap.
with my carrot hair top.
I don't know where no cap comes from. I know what it means.
What does it mean?
It means like no shit. Like no, I'm not bullshitting you.
Okay. The fuck was that sound?
That was weird. For 1 second, the game said that I had 100 ingots, and then it told me I didn't.
That sounds about right.
I'm not really sure
I
what
found
happened.
an egg.
Yo, the Pope be bussin'.
You know, for a hot minute there were all those memes. If you time traveled and met Jesus, what would he say? And he just would look at you and then in plain English speak, "You're not supposed to be here. Go home."
Mm-hmm.
And then just stare at you with very intense eyes.
Yeah, those comics were fucking hardcore.
Yep.
It was very much a, like, leave.
So every time I select something, I have to press the button twice.
Yeah, I don't have that problem, but sometimes my controller will just not work in the menu.
Fun.
And the only thing that fixes it is closing the menu and reopening it a couple of times. There we go. Alright, where do the nails go? Production. I appreciate that PAL has, like, categories for items like that. It's really nice that we don't have to define our own categories to sort things in.
Yes.
Yep.
And then I have to be like, where does the thing go? Oh, obviously it goes in this bench, and I have to go, oh, okay.
Can one of you come here and assign either the gory rat or the dinosaur to the research station?
AWOL's probably closer. Oh no, I'm closer. Alright, give me a second.
They won't let me do it.
Which thing is the work assigner? Oh, here we go. Okay, what am I assigning him to?
Either the gory rat or the dinosaur to the research station.
Why those two specifically?
Because we're researching lumbering and they have level 2 lumbering.
Oh. That makes sense.
Is that from the monitoring stand, right? I just disable everything else?
No.
Oh. Oh,
Fixed assignment management.
gotcha. Yeah, it won't let me do it either.
Great.
Nope. There we go. Alright, I got it working, I think.
Thank you.
It's all the fucking wood on the ground.
Nope.
Causing the game to rip apart at the seams.
Yeah, it won't let me click on him or drag him over to the spot.
Okay. I'm exiting and starting over.
Oh, should I leave first, or... Never mind. That works. Fuck. My body hurts. I gotta go to work tomorrow. We have a delivery tomorrow that we didn't know we had to do. And then the customer was like, hey, when are you gonna be delivering this this code, this release? And we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then we had to do the thing where we were like, all right, well, I guess we have to throw this thing out the fucking door.
Yep.
So. Ba 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 ba. Hey Vague, could you do me a favor?
Sure, what's the favor?
Could you get me a state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line iPhone that I can use for VTube Studio and nothing else?
How much do you want to pay for it, though?
And, could you also load it up with 1,200 Bitcoin? I'll pay you an exposure.
That's not how that works.
Oh. You can't just put the Bitcoins in the slot on the bottom of the phone?
Sadly, no. If they were that easy, we'd all be billionaires.
Oh. Damn.
I still can't fucking assign anything. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do it the other way. And just uncheck everything except logging. But since there's still trees over here, that still might not work.
Yeah, I'm gonna test some stuff and then do some more Googling and see if I can
Yay!
figure out what the fuck is going on.
Palworld. Let me sit up.
No death.
But life is a waterfall.
No. Life is a highway. And I'm gonna ride it all night long.
Time is a weird soup.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Circle.
Definitely a weird soup.
Ooh. I kind of want the anti-gravity belt.
Okay. So, potential solution, it says remove the affected pals from the party thing, put them in the pal box, and then pull them back out, and then try assigning them again.
Well, that definitely produces ammo a lot
Nope.
fucking faster.
So, Mount Obsidian?
I think it's
Yep.
safe to assume that the game is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research.
Because, I'm not, like, picking up items when I'm standing over them.
Somebody else said try to manually throw them where you want them assigned, then quickly run over
True.
and then try to assign them.
Try that. Well, if I could figure out where I need to stand to pick her up.
Well, usually you have to ask for permission before you pick up a lady.
Oh.
Okay, I just dropped off another couple dozen pals.
Researching now. Now I can assign things to the ranch.
There we go.
Yeah, the only other solution that's listed is that the game's pathfinding AI thinks another object is too close, and that's why it won't automatically let you assign it to where it needs to go. So, we have a Wixen in there, we have a Pyren, Reptyro, Kelpsy Ignis, Leespunk Ignis, Bushi, a Relaxosaurus, a Pyren Noct, my Sparkling Relaxosaurus, a Rabunny, a Woollypop. Hopefully those will have something we need.
God damn it. Home button. Beep 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 beep. Whew. Okay. There, that's enough ingots. And now we should be able to build the Palsphere production line.
Perfect. I also just unlocked the high quality hot spring.
Yo, same.
However, it requires cement.
We can make that. Game? Wow, it took almost no time at all to make all that handgun ammo. That's a hell of an improvement.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we have cement.
Sweet.
I'm gonna put this one up right now. Oh, here comes the fucking posse of bunnies.
Which reminds me, I let Rue out a couple nights ago, and there was a frog just chilling on our patio, and Rue just looks at it, and he's staring at it for a while, and then he gets closer and he does his little chuffed man bark, and it doesn't even move. So he gets a little bit closer, it jumps up, it kicks him in the nose, it jumps off his nose, and then jumps under the fence where he can't reach. He's sticking his nose in there like, hey, why you kick me, huh? And then it's too far for him to get, and he's like really trying to jab his face in, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, Rue. You were bullied, my son. My boy, you were bullied.
You have been defeated.
Yep. I was tempted to flip Rue's food bowl over and just be like, send Foxy photo. Rue got beaten up. The frogs took all of his food. He's sad.
Oh, poor baby.
How dare you let that happen?
Yeah, why didn't you protect him? Isn't that your
He needs to
job?
learn to fight his own fights. I got him a gym membership. He's gonna learn how to box.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe Rue's gonna pump iron?
No,
Not in my office anymore either.
I've unlocked polymer and clocks, but they don't actually tell time.
That's dumb.
Da, 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 da. I'm just gonna grab a handful of specs that I don't have. A lamp. Kind of like how the bathroom set is non-functional.
Yeah.
Can't use it. I feel like I should be able to take a big shit to improve my combat stats.
Okay, I'm gonna build a high quality hot spring in the main base.
There's already one here.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay, I will build it at the far base.
Yeah, the north base already has one.
Not the high quality one.
Yeah, it does.
It does?
Right here. I'm staring at it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I built it about 3 minutes ago.
That would be why I didn't see it, because I looked for it and then went to grab materials, or wait for materials to be built while I spent points. God damn it. There is it of materials at this base. God damn it.
Yeah, you'll have to probably craft one and then disassemble it. That's usually the easiest way to pick up the materials.
Of course, the one time I want to auto pick up materials is the one time it doesn't.
Whoop.
There we go.
Oh yeah, PAL box upgrade. Let me do that. Oh, we already got the next one too.
Huh.
Now we just need the improved furnace. Which I will get in one more level.
What level are you?
33.
Why can't you make the... Oh, because you probably don't have one. Never mind.
And then we'll have refined ore. Ingots. Refined ingots. Yeah. Homie's resting. He made 2 cakes. And it took
That's
him
a
like
lot of work.
25 minutes.
That's so absurd how long those take. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. Just a wee bit. It took him a while to make those 2 cakes. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I was talking to a coworker last week. You know, I think around GTA 6's like confirmed launch, like it's less than 2 months out, they're doing the advertising blitz.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 2 months before and the 2 months after GTA 6 releases, I think there's going to be shortages of PS5s.
I believe it. Where does this go? We can make fine beds now,
Nice.
even though we never sleep.
What the fuck is happening behind me?
The gods are
Please make it
angry.
Stop.
It's their building. We're almost done. 12 seconds.
Oh yeah, the high quality spa takes like forever. It's like way more.
Well, good news. I'm stuck. The pals literally shoved me into the thing, so
Oh my
I'm
god.
stuck. The funny part is, I'm so stuck even dying can't get me out. I have actually had to give up.
And then you just kind of fell under it.
Amazing.
Damn it. We never have enough ingots.
Reminds me, I gotta repair my gear before we head out again.
What makes you think we're gonna do that?
What? You can climb trees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How did I not know that?
I'll
I don't
be
know,
honest,
Foxy. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
I don't think you jump around like a crackhead like AWOL and I do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I have that long-standing video game habit of I just jump all the time.
Yep. I feel
I
like
think
that's...
Valheim trained me out of that because of it requiring so much stamina.
I still did it in Valheim.
I know, I remember.
Did it all the time. Didn't care.
On my character right now, I have
What the fuck?
90 jump.
That is insane.
You know, the character I started not quite 3 months ago.
You know, I'm beginning to think you may be playing a lot of Valheim and very good at it. I have an inkling.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm currently carrying 40,000 pounds.
You must be
Why?
swole.
I figured I'm gonna have to slow walk to the storage anyway, so I might as well bring the other shit with me.
Fair.
After a certain point, your movement speed doesn't go down anymore.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
like,
just
let me just
imagining-
grab the 12,000 wood, why not?
I'm just imagining when we finally play Deep North. Foxy's just gonna be like, hey guys, check this out. And then just gonna do a jump, spin, throw the axe, and then it's gonna start slow motion like the old COD compilations as that 30 Seconds from Mars song plays.
Well, I mean, it'll still be my character that I used before, unless we're starting over.
I don't want to, but I guess that really depends on what the game lets us do, right?
I mean, I'm sure we will be able to continue with the same characters, but they are changing things in the other biomes. It's not just Deep North coming out.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, that is what I would do if I had, you know, an entire development team. And months.
Their team is only 13 people.
That's more than I got.
Hear me out, AWOL. What if we instead copied Star Citizen and just didn't do anything for like 13 years while offering pre-orders of multi-$1,000 ships?
I can't say anything because I've spent money on Star Citizen, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. And not a small amount either.
Yeah, I feel that. Luckily, I almost did, but I'm like, no. I am going to wait until they actually have at least a fully playable game. Even if it's not perfect, something actually playable.
It's mostly playable. I mean, we could play Star Citizen right now, you know? It just doesn't work great.
Yeah.
I just occasionally will, like, okay, what have they done in the last year? Alright. I'll play it for, like, 2 days every year. Look at all the shit that they've done in the last year, and then be like, alright, I'll be back next year.
Pretty much.
So, where's the ranch? Oh, there's the ranch. Then, was it? Is she not?
I might not have assigned them properly. That is a strong possibility.
Well, the bee can't, the queen can't be assigned to the thing.
Well, she is a strong, independent lady. It's not really a surprise.
Something's always breaking.
Yeah, the game is literally ripping itself apart at the seams.
Pretty much.
I have multiple times tried to select recipes and just had the game not do it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on!
Oh, that's why. Okay, so the pals are putting the honey into their feed box.
You know, they were doing the same thing with the milk, I think. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, they were doing it with the milk, too.
Okay, so we're changing the settings. They can only put food in there. Which means they can put the cooked berries, but not the raw berries.
Is there a repair bench around here? Am I blind?
Yeah,
I
you're
am
literally
blind.
staring at it. I figured I would just organize the new benches somewhat because Foxy will probably move them anyway.
Fair.
She has a better eye for these things than I do.
Yeah, that is very true. I'm just like, throw things wherever they fit. I was bullied in the V Rising server for my open air base so I could enjoy nature. I was bullied. So then I built a fence around my property so no one could enter.
I am very confused. I just produced 71 berries, and 70 of those berries disappeared.
I have them.
Oh, that's why.
You were robbed.
Well, I'm just glad that someone has them and not they're gone.
Yeah, fair.
That was my main concern. Figured I'd bake up enough berries for the pals to eat for a little while. Even though this cast iron pan clearly has a turkey leg in it.
It looks like an egg to me.
Well, there's also an egg, too.
Oh, there's also an egg. Okay. I
3
could not
eggs.
see the turkey leg from my point of view.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that the greatest invention after fire is the pot.
Yeah.
Once we figured out that we could cook things in a pot full of water, like that, everything came from there, you know?
What about the wheel?
We started making soup.
See, now it's time to go
That's how we got nuclear weapons.
Yep, it all started with a pot of soup and led to nuclear weapons.
Yep. Everybody knows that.
You know,
Yeah.
AWOL, you just invoked one of the conversation laws. Is like, the longer any conversation goes on, the greater the chance into infinity reaching 1 that someone will mention Hitler. And you were like 2 steps off.
That happened the other day when I was having a discussion about the nature of politics in America.
I can see that.
Because it was the whole idea that the US has always had a government is bad and a government is good party at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And generally speaking, whenever there is a problem, for most of American history, both parties will be like, okay, well, here's how we think we should solve it. Right? And the thing that is different about now is that you have one party who's like, well, here is a half-assed way of solving the problem that won't piss off our big money donors. And the other party is like, well, what if we just kill poor people? Right?
Mm-hmm. That
And
sums it up, yeah.
my whole argument basically was like, so the problem is that, like, people always complain about the two-party system and how much of a fucking mess it is, which, yeah, it is. But the problem is not inherently the two-party system, it's that both parties are not providing solutions to problems. Like, they're not giving answers. And my friend's whole counter-argument was, well, yeah, they are giving answers. They still count as answers. And I'm like, no, they really don't. Genocide is not an answer to a problem.
Yep.
You can't treat it as one. You just can't. And,
But why not?
but that was their whole thing. It's like, well, but it's still, that's the answer that they're giving. And anyway, it took us all of, like, 45 seconds for me to be like, to relate it to the obvious. Of, like, man, Germany's economy after the First World War is terrible. What if we just killed a bunch of Jews and took their stuff?
Yeah.
And he immediately started laughing and asked what our time to Hitler was.
Yep. Yep. That is how it goes.
And I'm like,
That
yeah,
rule
but that's
is
also
crazy.
what, like, the, you know?
Yep.
Like, that's the world we're living in right now. Like, we're not putting people in camps and gassing them, but we're not doing much better.
Yeah.
Everybody
pointed
knows
out
that it's not Nazi shit unless it's in the Nazi region of France.
God damn it. That fucking meme has gone so far with the French.
It has. It annoys the shit out of me, too.
Well, do you buy your champagne from the Champagne region of France?
No, I don't, because I don't drink champagne. But I do occasionally
You
buy a, no, I don't drink.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Isn't that what I said?
You said I don't drink champagne.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think you drank anything.
Well, I guess both statements are true.
Yes.
Um,
Anyway.
Yeah, well, where am I? What year is it?
2025, everything sucks. You want to just go back in time.
Yeah, I kind of just want to live in the 80s.
No.
As an American. As a white guy American in the 80s? In the 90s? I mean,
You could do so much cocaine.
I could do a lot worse. Anyway. I do occasionally buy this very fancy balsamic vinegar from Italy. That I'm a huge fan of because it's so fucking good. but
I am running to the west.
that little bottle costs like 20 bucks.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But it's
Bought
so
balsamic
good.
glaze at Aldi for like $7.
Yeah. Well, that's what I use for most things. I have this really nice bottle of balsamic vinegar from Italy that's like $20, and I use it for very special things, and it's really fucking good. It's kind of like the difference between $1 wine and $20 wine.
Yeah.
Now, there is a point, from what I understand, with wine where 99% of people can't tell the difference.
Uh-huh.
And that point is around like
$50?
50 bucks-ish. Probably like 70 now,
Yeah,
with
fair.
money being what it is. But
I got 5 more dog coin. We can buy 1 fucking thermal shirt.
Let's go.
let's fucking go, motherfuckers. Whew. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night.
Really? You're going to log out on this, the day of my dog's Quinceañera?
Okay, I'm back.
Did you just say Quinceañera?
That was the joke.
Get out.
No, don't do this to me.
I apologize on the white guy's behalf to all of the Spanish speakers out there.
Ooh, I went to an air show on Saturday,
Fine.
and there was a little family stall, and they had, I'm gonna butcher this, they had arepas,
That's not bad. I think
and they were fucking incredible.
arepa, I think.
They were so
I
good.
can't have them.
I was lucky because they were actually made of corn, and only corn.
Correct.
I have that problem with falafel. Falafel is supposed to be chickpea, and only chickpea.
But it's not usually.
But it's not usually, and I'm like, why are you ruining this? It's kind of like how soy sauce did not have wheat in it for 40,000 fucking years. Well, not that long, but you know what I mean.
A long fucking time.
A long fucking time. People did not put wheat flour in their soy sauce, and then they had to ruin it.
Hey, AWOL, go west.
What's up? West?
West.
Why west?
Because we're gonna go do the thing that's at the top of my journey dealy,
Okay. I will head west. After I get a shield.
which is head towards Mount Obsidian and fight the boss at Brothers of the Eternal Pyre Tower,
Mmm.
which Vague found earlier.
Alright. Let me make a better sword and I'll be on my way. Or, shield. Those are not the same thing.
No, they're not. I should probably also look at making some better weapons.
Well, the katana's okay. The problem is that you can't just swing it. You can only do the leaping attack.
A nail. Yeah.
And as soon as I hit level 4, we'll be able to get refined metal, which means refined metal spear. There aren't very many melee weapons for a while. Like, the most recent melee weapon is level 22, the stun baton. And then you don't get another one until level 34.
Oof.
You said head west, it's southwest.
Well, whatever.
What are you doing? It's more south than it is west!
Well, whatever.
Let's see if I die when I head over here. There's something falling out of the sky and I can't see it because I'm in a loading screen.
Oh, I hear it now.
There it is.
Well, I heard it for a second, and now I don't.
Hey, fuckos. Good job. What do we got? Heat-resistant refined metal armor.
Nice.
Okay. We don't have refined metal yet. Speed elixir. Crude oil. Ultra spheres. And attack pendant +1. I'm gonna put that on for now since I just took off my pacifism ring. Okay. Neat. The schematic will probably come in handy once we have refined metal.
So... Am I gonna drown?
You might. People drown every year.
I don't have a flying POW.
Hmm.
I think I might be okay. Oh, you're like gonna burn to death.
Please
Oh
don't
my
burn
god,
to death.
take out the goddamn POW! Alright, I burned to death.
No.
It is way too fucking hot here. Shit dick. That is not where I meant to spawn.
Yeah, I'm wearing a warm weather undershirt and the metal armor, and I am just below burning to death.
Yeah, I have nothing other than the metal armor. So I don't have an undershirt.
Sadly, I don't have the metal or heat-resistant undershirt.
So... Who
I'll find a
wants to go
solution.
Get a multi-climate undershirt.
With what?
Dog coins.
Do we have enough?
Uh-huh.
Where?
Between the other materials chest and what's on me. Or did you mean where do you get it?
Yeah.
Desolate Church?
I see.
Near the red place.
One moment, I want to check something. Okay. I may have another solution. Let me just check something. Come on, game. Fuck.
You fucking kidding me?
What happened?
90% chance, and it escaped.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Boo! That's not that's not poggers. That is the opposite of poggers. There. Now I'm red.
Can you grab the dog coins and meet me at the desolate church?
Theoretically, yes, I am capable of doing that. I don't know where that is.
It's next to the red area. Oh, it's the one that you don't have unlocked.
Of
You have the
course.
symbol, but you don't have it unlocked.
Of course I do. I'm up here putting in work while all y'all are out there exploring.
And what level are you again?
33.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Northwest? I'm not gonna lie, the fact that I was just flying and then heard a bunch of gunfire and a cat meow was very funny. Hey, spark it. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna
Probably
capture
gonna
this really quick.
need an ice pal, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, where you going? There we go.
Ice pile would be helpful.
Yeah, I have one.
No, I'm going to need one.
Yeah, I have one. Discard, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else does Dickhead have?
Oh, that's even fucking creepier.
Hmm. What did he say?
He didn't say anything. I'm going to send a screenshot to the group chat.
Oh, yeah. That is creepier. Wow, multi-climate undershirt +1.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good shit right there.
Mm-hmm. Accessory. Oh, so I have to take off one of these. Okay. How do we unlock more accessory slots?
Good question.
I believe it's ancient tech. Although I could be wrong.
It's probably further down.
It's either that or bosses. Let me check. Okay, 2 of them come from, it says purchase 2 items, the mysterious accessory box and the box of mysterious accessories from the metal merchant.
Which is also this guy.
Yeah.
How much are those?
100, I think.
100 for the mysterious accessory box and 1,000 for the box of mysterious accessories.
Yeah, I believe it.
Cool, so we're never getting that other one.
Well, we've been playing this for
Oh,
over
nice.
10 hours, and we only just now got 100. And to get it for all 3 of us, we would need 300.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, you.
I have played this game for 40 hours.
Fun.
That has all been on our world. And I have not played that much without you.
Yeah.
Have we really played that much?
What?
Apparently.
Hip. Hip.
God damn.
Hip.
We played a lot.
The game is really unhappy with me trying to scale this cliff. Damn.
Oh, shit.
What?
I have a level 1 Pin King with me. What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
I'm actually gonna not do that.
Hip. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I've been working on the railroad. Da, 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 da.
Okay, I have a level 13 Malcrest. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for our character's ability to just climb walls
Mm-hmm.
like they're nothing.
What? What? Hip.
Because that shit's fucking hard.
That it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, the visitor was only at the base for like 10 seconds.
He's a
Yeah.
very busy man.
What? Hip. What? What? Hip. What? Hip. Hip.
No, you fuck. Damn it. Well, that sucked. Oh, ad break time. Cool. Awesome. Wonderful. Amazing. Alright. Gotta stop trying to shear the cliff. Or climb the sheer cliff that the game does not want me to climb.
What you gonna do?
Go around.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's what that does. Interesting. I
Oh,
wanted to see what would happen if I shot the grappling gun while I was on the back.
Did anything happen?
Yeah, well, it shot me and immediately put the PAL back in the ball.
I found an egg.
Nice.
I did too, but I didn't pick it up because I'm not a monster and I don't steal eggs.
Wow.
Ugh. I'm guessing this is crude oil here.
Looks like it.
I wonder if I can just mine it with a pickaxe. Nope. It was worth a shot.
Oh. Yep.
It's always worth a shot. One shot, one opportunity.
Knees weak.
I found
Arm
a
spaghetti.
ladybug effigy.
There's spaghetti on his spaghetti already. Mom's spaghetti. He's spaghetti.
Hey, well, I'm beginning to think maybe you want some spaghetti.
Oh, I haven't had spaghetti in a while.
Boop.
Found a big statue of pals fighting.
I found what kind of looks like an altar to dead gods or a vampire.
Ooh,
Perfect.
that's fun.
There is a teleport point up here, by the way.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Flying bird.
Good job, Foxicle. You killed the things I was trying to capture. I appreciate that.
There we go. Ow.
Yeah.
Alright, Hypersphere it is, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm on fire. I'm no longer on fire.
Huh? But I didn't even do it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Kelpsy. Look at that
Well,
cutie.
I fought one thing, and now my Malchrist is level 16 instead of 13.
Nice.
Really?
Ooh, that's so freaking cute!
Yeah. Wah. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Yay! I got two.
Got one.
Oh, I got a second one.
Flambell?
I can't believe that Vague went all the way up here and found this spot and didn't bring back any cute pals.
Right?
I did. I put them all in the PAL thing.
What a monster.
Help, I'm being bullied.
Did I catch one of these guys?
I got a Flambell, too. When it starts crying, this pal something.
I did. Don't do it, buddy. I'll fuck you up. I don't think you want these hands, brother.
How the fuck do I even get up there?
I had to go all the way around. Flambell. Oh, hold on, let me reload my gun. All right, buddy. You wanted this, not me.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Come on, you bitch.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Didn't know.
There we go. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, up we go. Oh, so we had an all hands meeting today.
Oh no.
We had an all hands
That
meeting
now.
today that was scheduled on Tuesday at like 6 p.m.
Lovely.
So everybody was like, "Oh, great, we're finally all gonna get fired. Thank God. It'll be over." But no, it was actually an appreciation meeting.
Ew.
Blaze Howl knocked. Holy shit. I'm not sure if I can win this fight, but I'm gonna try. Everything's easier when you have an AK.
So true.
Personally, I use it for cooking dinner.
Is your name Homer Simpson?
Look at that. Blaze Howl knocked acquired.
You thought you'd die horribly.
Well, I forgot I had a fully automatic weapon. That usually makes things a lot easier.
Abel's like, I can stop a wild giant kaiju with my AK.
Whoops. Look at this big bastard.
I still think one of my favorite stories somebody wrote on Reddit was, what if Pacific Rim happened in the same universe as that giant robot movie with Vin Diesel doing the voice?
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant, yeah.
You didn't remember the name of fucking Iron Giant?
I've never seen it.
I just remembered Vin Diesel did the voice of the giant robot.
That is like... It's one of the most famous fucking giant robot movies of all time. It's one of the only good Western ones.
True. I could see everything but the name.
Oh, and now I'm gonna start spoiling.
Yep, so am I. I am able to survive, but I can't fly anymore. Because my my flying mount is flame.
Yeah. Well, I don't have one. Well, correction. I have one, I don't have a saddle for it. I wonder if you could make one and give it to me since it's a key item.
I could probably start the crafting thing and grab it off the table when it finishes.
Hold on.
I'm dead.
Shit.
The further up the mountain I got, the worse it
The
got
harder it
until
got.
I died.
So are you wearing just the regular metal armor?
I'm
not the
wearing
gold one?
heat resistant.
Interesting.
I'm wearing heat resistant metal armor and I had an ice pal out.
Yeah, I'm just wearing a thermal undershirt and metal armor and I'm fine up here. God, what a shit show.
Damn.
Maybe it'd be better to come around the backside of the mountain. Maybe it'd be cooler there.
Or
Ugh,
just
so much
wait until
work.
it's night again.
Also a good option.
How the fuck did you even get up there?
I ended up going around the back of the mountain.
You flew though, right?
Yeah, I flew.
Well, I mean, no wonder it's fucking hot. It's a goddamn volcano. Are you fucking kidding me? There's a Liftmonk effigy. on top of a little peak in the middle of the lava.
Yep.
Oh, fuck, my foxicle is dead.
Yes, yes, it is.
Alright. New plan.
Oh yeah, to finish off that fan story, the kaiju kill the kid from Iron Giant, and the robot wakes up and is just so incredibly just like, how dare they do this? He's like, I do this for friends, and he just goes through the portal and there's never another kaiju. He just punches the aliens in the face.
The Iron Giant is ludicrously overpowered because that's the whole point.
Yep. He's basically Rorschach. He's basically like, you don't understand. I'm not trapped in your universe or planet. You're trapped in there with me.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it.
Am I farther than you got?
Probably, but you're also going a different way.
Yeah, you're also a little... You're about the same right now.
Okay. 'Cause right this second, I'm okay, and I don't have my ice pal out. Also, so you know how it's blue for cold and orange for hot?
Yep.
I don't have the colors.
Yep. So one of those water pals, the Mud, just started trying to swim in the lava and burned to death.
Yeah, you can't do that. Well, you're a nice pal. So you're coming with me,
Damn it,
buddy?
I almost got one of those pals that is the chest. He spawned in the lava, and I just missed hitting it with a Pokeball. Or sorry, a Pal Sphere.
You better be fucking careful.
Yeah. Oh god.
You're gonna get us wrecked.
I'm assuming we have to go all the way to the top.
Yep. I'm so upset. I want to capture one of those, but it is ridiculously hard.
So fucking fast.
Yep, you basically have to stun it, and then you're able to capture it.
Yeah. I might not make it up this. I'm not gonna make it up this. Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Now you know how I feel.
Alright. Fourth time's the charm.
57th time is the charm.
That's what I said when I fought Melania.
Accurate.
And then eventually I summoned somebody and they won the fight for me.
Did they say let me solo her?
Yeah, but it wasn't them, it was a different person.
Mm.
Slightly different name.
Yeah, I ended up...
Somebody named Shrek did it for my friend Shelby.
Yeah. I enjoyed that fight. I did it with Bedhead in co-op, and he was Shrek'd almost immediately, and I'm just like, you want to tussle? And I just used my hammer and face smashed.
Yeah, I got really close a couple of times, and then eventually I was just like, nope.
Did you go further north than me?
What do you mean?
Yeah, AWOL went north around the lava.
Yeah, I went
That's-
the other way.
Probably
What?
the problem. I feel like.
Yeah, I went the lava way.
Yeah, I ended up just unga-bungaing Melania. I remember who I think the hardest boss was. DLC Radon was probably the hardest.
I have not done any DLC.
I haven't done the DLC either. If
Yeah,
I
he
had
was-
to guess, other than Melania, because she's bullshit, because she heals every time she fucking hits you.
Regular Radon,
Honestly,
if I'm thinking of the right one.
so in recent memory, the hardest bosses I fought were in Sekiro,
Yeah, that game's fucking hard.
because that game is hard. But, like, if I had to look at all of the Souls-like games in one big pile, the first time I played Dark Souls 1, I got my shit rocked by quite a few bosses.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me like 4 or 5 false starts before it all clicked.
I'm gonna start falling again.
What? Yeah.
Yep.
There's also a
Well, I
lift
only
monk.
fell that far.
There's a lift monk effigy over here.
Not getting it. I will come back when I can fly.
Yeah, promised consort Radon was my hardest fight. I think honestly, the boss
Radon is the one I'm thinking of.
I think I had the most trouble on was the DLC church boss in Bloodborne. Fuck that guy.
DLC church boss.
Yeah,
Yeah, Star Scourge Radon.
Lawrence the First Vicar.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Fuck him and his Taco Bell flaming ass of doom
The
bullshit.
first time I played Bloodborne, Vicar Amelia wrecked my shit. And also, the lightning optional boss that I forget the name of.
Yeah, like other than Orphan of Cause, I don't think I had
Oh, Orphan of Cause
Ooh.
also wrecked my shit.
I don't think I had too much problem in Bloodborne. Everything was pretty much 20 and under. And that's with me iteming through the menu because I didn't realize at the time that my D-pad was dying.
I have a friend that's really fucking good at these kinds of games.
God damn it.
And he
Just lost half my
beat
health.
Sekiro almost every single boss first try.
Damn, that's wild.
And when I found out, and I didn't believe him, multiple people had to corroborate that were there. To be like, yeah, no. We were there when he played, and he fucking wrecked that game like it was nothing.
Yeah, I know a few people like that with certain games. Someone I used to watch, she fucking was a god at Cuphead. Like, you know, you watch people struggle and she'd just be like chatting to chat, not even look at the monitor and just jumping around and dodging all the boss hits. I'm like, how? How are you this good at Cuphead?
Well, I couldn't even get past the first jumping puzzle
Almost just
in the
died.
tutorial.
What?
Because I'm a
Oh,
games
God.
journalist.
God damn it. Before you even finish that, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, who was that anyway? Was that IGN? I don't think it was IGN.
Was it Dean?
Uh-oh.
Let's do...
I died.
I
Dean
could
Takahashi.
well, actually, hold on.
Ow.
Vague could get to you.
I
Hey,
got you, brother.
save my balls.
All right, let me grab the garden shears. I'll save those. All right, almost done snipping, and we're
at
good. I
least
put an
you-
ice back on.
Fell
Thank
right
God.
next to the lift monk effigy, so you can get that while you're there.
Thank God I don't have to fucking do that again.
What? Oh.
Alright.
You know, this is the one time I think I would really like the grappling gun.
Yoy.
Yeah. You just ate some baked berries.
I had an egg.
I think here is the first flat spot on the way up.
Okay, so I need to start over there instead.
Yeah. Yoy.
Did AWOL just shove me off?
I did.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go into this thing and the enemy is like level 50 and we get our ass kicked.
Yoy.
Woohoo!
Barely made that.
Then the next spot is over here. That
Mm,
should be relatively easy.
ammo. Oh, there's an
Except
effigy
I
over here.
can't climb up this, apparently.
Bum 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 bum.
Foxy might need to borrow your grappling hook.
Yeah, hold on. I'm coming back. Wait, better idea. You bring the grappling gun to her.
Yeah, I was like, let me bring the grappling
I
gun.
have a flying PAL. It's a fire type. If I take it out, I will die.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna drop it. There you go. Should allow you to get
How
up
the
there.
fuck do I use this thing?
I think it's
You-
right click.
Aim it at things with... You aim with right click, I assume. And if you see a green cross, then that means that it will work at that range. And it has like a 7-second or 8-second cooldown.
Okay. Large scorching egg.
Nice.
Oh my god, we're still not there.
I believe in you, Foxy.
It's literally
What's
right
a
here.
reptyro?
It's
big
a battle.
dinosaur.
Yeah, I think
It's
that
level 37.
yeah, I think I put one in the chest.
Oh, fuck.
That's not where that goes.
Yeah, I have at least one of those in chest back at base for the shared
What
PAL
could
thing.
possibly go wrong?
Everything. Everything could go wrong.
Why? Okay. Why are you not fighting? You're not even trying to fight. What the fuck?
They're just watching.
That isn't what they're supposed to do.
No, no, it's not.
I'm gonna go grab a couple of pals with the pickaxe. And then I'll be back.
Roger, roger. Oh god, he almost fucked your pal up.
Yeah, I know. Oh, is he? Are you finally fighting? Still no? What the hell is your problem?
Evidently, they don't like you.
You ready to capture it?
3% capture.
Or let it slip.
Chance.
Yo.
And I still somehow got it.
Nice.
6 flame organs. Oh. You want to know what passive skill this one has?
What's that?
Sadist.
Sweet.
Based.
I have no idea what it does.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Okay. Now we go that way. The fuck are we fighting in here? Anybody know?
Nope.
I do not. It's gonna be a surprise for everybody.
There's a lift monk effigy next to the door. "10-minute time limit." Great.
10 minutes for what?
The boss?
Oh, the boss has a 10-minute time limit?
Uh-huh.
Alright, hold on. I'll be there in a second. Game? Thank you.
Actually, I'm gonna go swap out my... Since I didn't need the Malchrist. Swap out something that can actually fight.
I wanted to increase the rate that we're gathering ore.
Yeah, we can't do this fight.
What's that?
Why?
You're not wrong about it being level 50.
Oh, it actually is?
Wow,
It
it's level...
actually is level 50.
What the shit? Then why would it recommend it to us at this point?
Axel and Orsurk have a combined 130,700 HP.
What the shit? Why would it recommend this fight to us then?
Who the fuck knows?
Have we done everything before that?
No. No.
Is the top recommended below that is the PIDF tower and the PAL Genetic Research Unit tower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's funny because the Mount Obsidian is 3rd on my list.
Weird. That was just disappointing. Not gonna lie, that would have been fun if we went in and got turbo fucked.
I mean, I think we could win if we all had AKs, but through sheer Russian will.
Oh, wait. They're not level.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on. Always bring pals who are the highest level in your pal deck and avoid bringing pals that are below level 15. These will become a dragon, will die quickly to the boss's attack. Okay, so maybe we can do this.
Second.
Ooh. I feel like you might want this one. Should be the last one in the storage now.
Okay, let me check it. The Lee's Punk?
Leespug Ignis.
Oh, nice. Yeah. We can combine those down.
I got another Leespug Ignis.
Nice.
I think we have a few of those in here.
Chill it. And
You can
mix
keep
it.
the grappling gun.
Are you sure?
I'm making a better one.
Oh, okay.
I was just waiting for the ingots.
Gotcha.
And I filled up the middle base with pals with high mining level again.
Okay.
So hopefully that will go faster. No, that's not entirely true. It will go faster. It's just a question of will it go fast enough. And I'm level 34 now.
Nice. But do you know why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No, but I can do the improved furnace now.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna go build one and then go from there. Yep. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Alright. I got all the shit in my inventory dropped off.
Why was your inventory full of poop?
The Rust crossover patch came out.
Oh. I vividly remember in the 2nd grade, maybe the 3rd grade, when I told somebody that his head was full of poop, and I got in a lot of trouble.
God, that's funny.
Yeah, I remember it because I got yelled at.
It's fucking wild.
He got upset, so. Understandably. We'll need to get coal before we can,
What
make
the
refined
shit?
ingots.
There's like 8 pyre here. I loaded in. There's just 8 of them just chilling on the hill. No, wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them.
One more level and I can make carbon fiber.
Are you gonna make a car?
No.
Gonna drift around with your carbon fiber hood?
Vroom, vroom.
Are you gonna steal VHS TV combo players? Because isn't that what they stole in the first Fast and Furious, was the CRT VHS combo players and some DVD players?
It wouldn't. That's what everybody stole back in the day.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm heading back to the tower. Car radios and, like, the better car radios that had, like, DVD players and shit in them were worth a lot of money. I remember it was a pretty big deal when we, finally replaced the CD drive in our computer with a DVD drive.
Yep. Yeah, I remember we got an early DVD player because it was the store demo model, and they got a newer one, and they offered it to employees at half price.
Well, what happened is we kind of hit a point where things were not being put on CDs anymore. And it became a problem. And I remember we had a white computer case, and we pulled out the CD drive and plugged in a black DVD player because it was the cheapest one we could find.
Yep.
What the hell did you do with all the workbenches?
They're all up against the wall. And the
Which
bigger,
wall?
longer ones are now the better ones.
What wall?
Which workbench are you looking for?
Repair.
It's up against the front wall of the building. The storage house.
Yeah, it's right next to all of the giant conveyor belts.
Yeah.
I missed it the first time too, and Abel's like, "You're right in front of it." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, well, I replaced 3 of the workbenches with the big ones.
I can't
And at
repair
that-
my armor.
At that point, it just didn't make sense to keep the other ones, like, in the middle there. So there were only a couple of them left.
And we're being raided by a herd of flying hyena pals,
Hmm.
which is apparently beacons, night wings, and gale wings. Gale claws.
I see. Go get 'em, boys.
They're literally all gonna be dead before I can even get over.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, the bunny was like, "Yeah, I listened to Ice-T's body count. You're gonna get shot."
Oh no, there's more of them.
Something is still invading.
Yeah, there's more of them. They're stuck. I am shooting them with my gun.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all stuck, and all of the other pals are ignoring them.
Lovely.
Oh, they phased out of existence.
Enemy has been defeated.
All right, well, I'm heading back to the tower. All right, let's do
Dropping
this.
off more ammo if you need it.
I have plenty for now. Let's do this shit so I can go to bed. So I can go to work. So I can stress eat. So I can play Palworld.
Oh, two of our pals got knocked unconscious.
Dude, there's a blaze howl knocked over here.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I captured one of them. I need to be level 35 to craft the saddle.
The Loop Moon and the Pen King got knocked out.
Hmm. Yeah, level 40 we unlock the mounted machine gun for our pals.
Nifty.
Neat.
Snaps photo.
Level 41 we get the electric kitchen.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready. Oh, thank you, Foxy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ready?
No.
Nope. Here she goes. On an adventure.
I wanted to see what that was over there. It was a Wixen.
Oh.
Rude.
It was a desk pop.
Ready?
Yeah, just...
I'm at
2 out
2
of
out
4?
of 4 people. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right, here we go. Party hard.
Let's fucking do this, boys. Hopefully I brought enough AKs.
Probably not.
I don't reload my AKs.
You're fucking like the guy from Overwatch. You just throw your guns away rather than reloading. So absurd.
Oh my god, a twink.
Whoa!
Hot. Axel?
Anybody else not see it? Oh, there it goes.
235,000.
I was told 130. I was lied to, and I'm dead.
Oh god, that hurts. Oh god, it follows you.
Yeah, we might be fucked.
Ugh. Instantly got half my health knocked out again.
Yeah, we're losing pals left and right.
What level are they?
I don't know. I don't know if they have a level.
I'm down to... I'm down.
Oh yeah, and we've only like barely knocked 10,000 off their health.
You know, this doesn't feel like a fair fight.
Nope.
Are we all supposed to have guns and just be shooting too?
I guess. Oh, fuck. Did you revive each other?
Yeah, looking at the math here,
Oh, fuck.
we ain't winning this.
Nope. What is with this? The boss is literally just focused on me exclusively.
I think I'm just gonna hit the respawn button.
Where are you? Oh. Yeah, it feels like we're just literally tickling them.
Basically.
Four damage.
Yeah, I'm doing like 2.
Ooh, I crit. Yeah, I think we might be, as the kids say, bonered.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to optimize our pals and other
Alright, buddy,
stuff.
could you just kill me? Please?
Like, it's been almost 4 minutes and we literally haven't got below 200,000.
We've like almost done 25,000 out of 235,000.
AWOL's like, kill me now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to actually hit me. Oh good, I'm on fire.
The NPC said, yay! Right as he said, I'm on fire.
Alright. Oh, we're not fucking doing that anytime soon.
Jesus. So do we gotta like condense a bunch of pals together to strengthen them up and then come back here with the right
In higher level.
higher level with the right damage type? That's insane. That's
better
such
gear.
a huge jump.
Oh,
I think
it just one-shot me.
I think
Oh,
we're
cool.
supposed to do the desiccated desert first. Probably. Maybe?
It's possible. I'm just curious why it's such a large jump.
Good fucking question, boss. I don't know. You don't pay me to think. I'm only paid to punch God.
Yeah, it's my line.
You're paid?
Wait, you're getting paid?
We're gonna have to find a way to get high quality PAL oils more easily
Yeah.
because we need them to make polymer, which we need for a bunch of shit. That'll be fun.
Yep. Time to do research.
I'll be back someday.
Hey,
Know,
there's a
since I
soccer
can't give
net.
up.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's a problem.
that is a problem.
It's so fucking dramatic.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Yep.
$11.11.
Hey, make a wish. But only if you're human. It doesn't work if you're not human.
Nope, I'm out.
Game? I put the recipe in. That's weird.
Where are the rest of
Oh,
the
I see it.
benches?
There we go.
Horse ammo.
Yep. I had to do it again.
Weird.
Alright, I'm tired. It's bedtime.
Where are the rest of the workbenches?
What do you mean? They're all right here.
There's only 3.
Yeah. They're all right here.
Oh.
This is the normal one. This is the
This is the
weapon
normal
one. And this is the PAL sphere. Yeah. And they go a lot faster when you have multiple PALs working.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Alright. It is bedtime. I just realized I forgot to put my phone in low power mode again.
Oh no.
So now it's gonna be fucking dead.
Well, plug it in.
It is plugged in. The problem is that VTube Studio drains the batteries so fast, and the USB is also being used to send data to my PC, that it kills the battery anyway.
So, get good.
Okay. Okay,
Brutal.
fine. Alright, bedtime.
Night.
Well, let me drop these off first. Okay, now bedtime. Alright. Going to bed now. Here, Big.
Ow. Why
There.
did you hit me, sir?
Oh, that actually hurt you.
Ow. My beautiful shield.
Hold on a second. What the fuck?
How did you hurt me that one time?
Huh? What the fuck was that? That's so weird. Hold on, let me try
Has accidentally
Kalashnikov's
found
rifle.
an exploit. Nope, didn't do it this time. What the
Nothing.
shit?
That's fucking weird. Alright.
The only thing I can think of is I upgraded my capture power. Is there like a moment where it's altering your capture power where you're damageable by friendlies?
Maybe.
That would be so funny.
Alright, bedtime. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, y'all.
Just hit me.
Take care. I love you all. Don't stay up too late. Drink lots of water.
Good luck with that.
Tell Rue is, he's a good boy. And, gabagool. Alright, we gotta figure out who we're raiding. First, let me get rid of all these notifications before my brain explodes. Okay, raid. Bum bum bum. Ooh. Ooh. Who?
Rune.
Rune? But they're playing the Resident Evil 6. That's almost the worst one.
How dare you?
I said
enjoy
almost.
RE6.
It's almost the worst one. Yeah, alright, we're gonna raid Rune. It's not as bad as Raccoon City.
Fair.
The fuck is wrong with you, Twitch?
All right. Good night, y'all. Bye bye.